Hey Pisces, hey Capricorn. We're going to take a look at your energy and see what's going on. When I started the camera, I heard there's two. I don't know what that means for you, but there's two. Okay, so you can interpret that any way that you need to. We'll see what comes out here with this energy, but there's two. Whatever that means. Alright, so sweet Holy Spirit of the Most High God, El Elyon, Yehovah Elohim, I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Come on in here and just begin to reveal what needs to be revealed. Beat down small every one of your enemies to a pulp. Let them feel every bit of it, yeah? Whoever needs to hear what, those people who are upright, if they are out there, give them direction, yeah. Give them direction. What do you want to bring out here between Pisces and Capricorn? What's going on with Pisces and Capricorn? There's two. The truth about something is here, and somebody knows it, and they are conflicted about it, and they're also pretending like they don't know it, and they do. Something is around some overindulging thing, then something's heartbreaking about it. There's three swords out here. There's something heartbreaking about it. There's a decision being made, or somebody's trying to make that decision, then somebody is, or somebody won't, because it's heartbreaking. It could go either way. There's a conflict out. Yes, there is a conflict, people. Yes, there is. Yep, there is. And somebody knows that some people should go to jail, whatever that means, for any given person. I just laugh at it because it's quite a shame, but somebody should go to jail, okay? Because there's lying out here, but there's 8 swords for incarceration, and so anyway, you'll go to jail on this realm. Whatever happens with you, you won't escape the jail of the Most High God. You just won't. But anyway, there is some truth out here, and somebody's conflicted. They don't care, or there's going to be a defeat regardless. Somebody has some type of wish out here, or somebody's going to get their wish fulfilled because there's a defeat going on here because of the truth. Now somebody's fixing to get this sword, folks, and it's going to literally divide somebody's spirit and their soul. It's coming from the Most High God. Understand? It's coming from the Most High God. You don't get to sit here and act stupid all days of your life and think that's okay, because it's not okay. All right, we've got some stuff coming out in the reverse. This is great. This is great. I love it. We've got the devil in the reverse. I love it because this is breaking the chains of a demonic infiltrated piece of nutcase, whatever this is. Okay? The devil's coming out reverse. I love it. The queen, and somebody could be really angry about that. This is a hothead piece of nuts, and we will get up and fight just as much. This fire will fight fire as well. So a very passionate individual is here. Okay, very passionate individual. Somebody's breaking some chains here. This is a witch. Somebody is dealing with somebody in a coven here, folks. Or you are, and you're fixing to get beat down because you're a devil. I don't really care. You either upright or you're not. Somebody hasn't been. This is a witch. This is somebody who puts spells on people deliberately. If she's coming out in the reverse, this is a ditch. And somebody is a slut out here with that coming out in the reverse. They are a prostitute. I just heard the Most High say somebody is a prostitute. They take money for sex, and something demonic about that person. They act like they don't know even what you're talking about or whatever this is, but they do. It's something filthy out here. Somebody who has been an imposter is fixing to be known about, because we are getting some type of a defeat. Okay, whatever this is, somebody is not going to move forward with the 8 of Wands coming in the reverse. Somebody's not moving forward in some nonsense that's been going on out here. That's great, because I see a defeat. I see the chains of the devil himself being broken. That's great. And then the 4 cups in the reverse. Obviously the 4 cups is like, I don't care. Okay, if somebody thinks that they're going to go ahead and make a decision out here still, because sitting here acting like I don't know is your decision. And you better really take in consideration what this is about. Because the Four Cups in the reverse tells you you better really consider what you're fixing to think that you're trying to do, because it is showing the devil being defeated out here, which I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. If you had a question, there's a yes. Somebody has been wanting somebody to say yes to something, but there is not going to be something stopping here, folks. And whoever did say yes in the past, it started a time clock here. It started a time clock. The devil also represents time, and that's it. Because somebody's just sitting here all the time with some nonsense out here and pouting and manipulating things and contemplating all the time in their apathy. I don't care. And they become a devil, and they're just stupid. There is no movement, yet there is. Okay, depends on who you are. If the movement's going backwards, somebody's getting a whirlwind out here. And somebody else is breaking the chains of the devil. It's exactly what it's showing up here. That's great, Jehovah. That's great. That's great. Yeah, somebody going to get the scales over their head. By the Most High God, this is his arm. The Most High said today that he was going to take his arm, bring his arm out, and people are going to see salvation for some nonsense that's going on out here. There's the King of Pentacles. That King of Pentacles came out in the reverse. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. But he came out in the reverse earlier with the devil that was in the upright. But this come out in the reverse here. We breaking the chain. There's a chain being broken. Yeah, some giant has been out here. It's going to be defeated in a great. Or you're the giant and you don't have no chance, or you're being tempted by some type of nonsense, infiltrated piece of crazy, or you were and you act like you don't know something, but something is known out here. There is no movement yet. There's movement that's going to cause no more movement from the devil. Love it. I love it. Thank you, Jehovah. There was a murder out here that was done. What's hidden here, please? Thank you, Jehovah. So somebody is crazy, people. They got two brains about themselves. Okay, they've been under the influence of the devil. Sitting here, contemplated. I don't care. Wherever they went, whatever's going on, there's truth out here that is clear around some nonsense. And there is that boss. Somebody's boss is a cutting piece of nuts. Okay, they just don't. Whoever has returned around some boss energy today, folks, there's some type of redeeming and fired energy that is there with that nonsense. It's come out twice today. It just came out in the Leo-Scorpio connection. But anyway, there's people involved in some stuff. And so whatever that is with that boss right there, or whoever the King of Pentacles is for you, obviously we're also looking at Capricorn energy. Could be a different earth sign as well, but it's got different meanings. Somebody's husband's out here, okay, around some nonsense. Somebody's getting some divine grace out here around some stuff in a really big way. Show me some more information out here. So what's hidden is some cunning person. If somebody is just as cunning for all upright purposes to stop this nonsense, then fine, it's here. Regardless, somebody's thinking about what to do here, and you choose incorrectly, the wheel's turning on you and it's stopping anyway. We are just already seeing the chains being broken. Regardless what the freakazoid or the two-minded beasts that thinks they're going to try to do, and even sitting here act like they don't know what happened in the past, they still try to do some nonsense. We see you getting defeated, whoever's in that energy. There is no going forward, and somebody's going to get lucky because of that. Thank you, Jehovah. There is hope out here. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah. And there was looting, and somebody knows that. It just came out in the Scorpio Leo reading. It said that somebody was caught at work for thieving. It's right here. Somebody's got an entitlement to whatever it is, or you just work with somebody who's a thief as well. Whatever it is, your soulmates are out here that's gotten thieved on as well. Stupidness. Somebody just real cunning. Whoever got thieved on, they got entitlement to the nonsense. Okay, that's went down. Somebody does know the stupidness is taking place, and you're getting defeated. You feel. Getting some type of advice is also out here. Well, anyway, whatever that means for you. Somebody said that they weren't afraid of the wicked, and that's great. Because we fear no evil. We get up in the devil's face and say, I don't think so. If the living God is inside of you, somebody can sit that like that in their filthiness all day long, and we're going to confront it until they're beaten small. Somebody cries and 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 cries. That's stupidness. You go ahead and cry. You just go ahead and freaking cry, you stupid filth. If you learn from experience, you'll do the right thing. But people haven't wanted to do the right thing because they want to sit here and act like I don't know what's going on, and I got to contemplate some more nonsense because I'm crazy in my ever-loving mind. And yes, you are. And absolutely, I'll agree with you there. You are nutso. Stupid. Lost your ever-loving freaking mind. Yes, Yehovah says he's taking vengeance. It shows his arm is right here. Thank you so much, Yehovah. Thank you so much. He's taking vengeance. It says today. It came out in the reverse today as well. It's taking vengeance on this nonsense. The letter noon is out here. So this goes back. This is the temperance card. And this is about a salvation. It also has inheritances that are attached to this stupidness. Somebody was murdered and there was inheritances that were taken from that death, okay? Or somebody's soulmate died or whatever's taking place. Somebody was murdered out of some hothead stuff. If there's been an investigation around it, then there has been an investigation around it. But there's hope out here. So the letter noon goes to being an heir to a kingdom and continuing on and having a salvation. It's also somebody's husband that was out here attached to something. It is the pictograph of the sperm. And so we have a slut hole out here as well that's done some nonsense around some crazy. And it also goes to a eternity. So again, somebody has died out here around some stuff. Somebody says, I won't settle for second best, and it must be Yehovah Elohim's chosen. Well, that's great. And if somebody else was ticked because they didn't want to be with the ditch, then I guess the ditch got mad. That's stupid out here, but so you're dealing with the karmic. You're dealing with the karmic out here. Insurance fraud. Well, okay, well, there's fraud out here, and somebody knows about that stuff. Somebody was just mishandling somebody else's money just a minute ago as well, okay? You need to go to jail, okay? You really just need to get out of society. You got a freaking problem. There's fraud out here. Insurance fraud, vehicle insurance fraud as well, and life insurance fraud, whatever. Somebody loves to seek for conflict. They get off on it. Okay, the devil's out here. What can I do next? How can I get up in here and blow up on somebody and start a murder and start some nonsense? How do I do it? The card says somebody seeks conflict. They enjoy it, and this person's, that's why they're crazy. That's why they got a milady on them, folks. This is not all right. This is not all right. My God. So there are many deceivers. There's many devices, There's many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of Yehovah is going to stand. Okay, so whoever thinks whatever, I don't care, God. I'm going to sit here and contemplate anyway because I'm a kook brain. It doesn't matter what you think you're trying to do. You got a lot of deceptive stuff inside your heart that's went really bad. And the Most High's counsel is going to stand forevermore. His arm is out here to protect somebody. Cry. Well, again, you're crying because you won't admit something that needs to be fixed, because you're guilty, and because something's nasty out here that's gone down. That's nothing's too difficult for God, but some people are just losing their soul. This sword's coming out, and apparently if you don't want to look at it, you're a lost cause. You're gone. Go ahead and cry. You're either going to learn from experience or you're going to die eternally. And you're never going to get out of that state in the other realm. You just aren't. Burn, brand, charred, burning of the skin. It's probably somebody is all up into this. Let me burn a child and put him through the fire because my demon God appreciates that. And your demon God's a piece of filth is really what it is. Okay, because I already talked about the burning today. A construction worker, a worker situation. We just have a work matter just in general. And the Most High is going to make something out for good. So Yehovah's going to make it out for good. His arm is out here, folks, to fix something. Thank you, Yehovah. He says he's getting up and taking vengeance today. Thank you, Yehovah. Thank you, y'all. So the little secret, the magic. Well, we have somebody who, I just take authority over this. Jehovah, right now, where this magic has been, I just literally just spoke about this. Somebody trying to put spells on some people. I don't think so. With a force, Jehovah, I ask you, and I know that you hear your people's prayers. Take this little black magic nonsense voodoo piece of nutcase crazy, a sicko in their mind, and turn it around 50 billion times. And every single thing that they open their mouth to put on another person for a magic spell, immediately let it drop to the ground, bounce back up, and take them to hell with them. Secrets that have been out here. And nobody wants to look at this, and so you just cursed yourself. The Most High's going to protect against this nonsense out here with this magic crap. We just break your spell.